The rioting has to stop. Chris, as you know and I know, it's showing up in the polling. Mm-hmm. It's showing up in focus groups. It is the only thing right now that is sticking.
Behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
And I'm all for protests, but you can't be destroying your neighbors' houses and businesses.
Oh, they shoot him. Oh, he shot him.
They executed my partner. They hunted him down. They hunted us down. They recognized our Patriot prayer hats.
Tonight, I just got word the person who died was a Patriot Prayer Force person. He was a fucking Nazi. Our community held its own and took out the trash. I am not going to shed any tears over a Nazi.
I want to ask you about one of the president's other tweets this weekend. He took a video or retweeted a video of a caravan of people driving into Portland with Trump and American flags flying. He called them great patriots. What about that image does the president see as patriotic? And ostensibly you're talking about people going into a city in which they don't live, presumably to protect property they don't own. What's patriotic about that activity?
The president was highlighting that these were good Americans going in to peacefully be a part of a protest and show their voice. And, that's what he was noting by the tweet and highlighting the video, which he routinely does.
What about the video of them scuffling, shooting paintballs at people, getting in the mix with people? Is that patriotic activity?
I don't think the president's seen that video, nor have I. But if you're going to ask about paintballs, it's incredible that for 90 days I've stood at this podium talking about officers who have been lasers flashed in their eyes in an attempt to blind them, commercial-grade fireworks being thrown at them, a church right out here burning down, the people that were harassed and yelled at, Senator Rand Paul, Dan Bongino, right out here. And you're going to ask me about a paintball video when, in fact, for 90 days we've seen horrific violence by Antifa, a radical anarchist organization. You're going to ask me about a paintball video I've yet to see, and neither has the president.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it, more lives this year than any other year for the past 100 years. He doesn't want to shed light. He wants to generate heat, and he's stoking violence in our cities. This is a tragic fact.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
There needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there is unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
So you wanted to talk about left-wing political violence, but I noticed you did not mention that your supporters were also in Portland this weekend, firing paintball guns at people, some form of pepper spray. So do you want to also take this chance to condemn what your supporters did?
Well, I understand they had large numbers of people that were supporters, but that was a peaceful protest. And paint is a defensive mechanism. Paint is not bullets. Your supporters, and they are your supporters indeed, shot a young gentleman and killed him, not with paint, but with a bullet. And I think it's disgraceful. These people, they protested peacefully.
Where there has been a deputy-involved shooting. Sky 9 live over the scene at 109th Place in South Budlong.
No deputies were injured, but a suspect was shot and killed. We'll continue to monitor this breaking news and bring you any updates.
Seems like people don't care if it's part, if it's like government owned or not. This is apparently a black-owned business, and they're setting it on fire. I know. That's what I'm telling my people. Facts. Yeah. All I do is point a camera. We don't agree with this shit at all. I mean, even if it wasn't black owned. Right. Facts. How many people do this? Facts. They ain't did nothing to nobody, man. That's what we say. We don't agree with destruction of property.
Either get past us or go back. Pick a side.